Welcome to a store that has been run solely by volunteers since 1981. Right now we are speaking to one of them. Her name is Darren Few. How long have you been volunteering here?
I've been volunteering here for about 7 years. I quit work and I decided, what should I be doing? And I thought the way they talk about what you should do in retirement is, what did you love to do when you were a kid? And I thought, I love to play with dolls. How am I going to, make that happen? Now I work at the store, I do the windows, so I get to play with the dolls.
Exactly, yes. Exactly. What better way to spend your days, right?
Exactly, yes.
So the store was created in 1981. Can you tell me a little bit about its conception?
Yes, it's owned and operated by Lanark County Interval House, which is a shelter for abused women and their children. So when you volunteer at an event or a charity, you're supporting a really, really good cause. So anybody that comes to our store, 100% of what we sell in the store, all the proceeds go towards the shelter because they own the store.
And who was the woman that created it nearly, I guess it'd be 30 years ago?
I'm not sure. There was a woman called Vera at one point. She might have been the one that had started it, but we've had volunteers here. We had one retire a couple of years ago that had been here for 25 years since it opened its doors. So.
And where do all of the clothes come from?
The clothes come from various locations. I'll just take you over here. This is what we call our best of the best. Okay. Whenever we're sorting our clothes, we always say, my first rule when I'm training a new volunteer is to say, if you wouldn't give it to your best friend, we don't put it in the store. We have a really high standard for the clothes. We're lucky because we get donations from consignment stores, from Bella's Boutique in Ottawa and Miss Vicky's. Look at this little dress. Now look at this. Isn't this so cute?
Don't start showing your fashions again. The last time that I was here, I ended up leaving with a massive bag full of clothing.
And you did, and it was so cute. And then look at this. This dress here has a price tag of $109, marked down to $74, and we sell it for $12. Never been worn before.
$12.
$12, yes.
What types of people do you find you have coming into the store to purchase the clothing?
We have a great variety. In fact, I am dressed completely in clothing that I bought at the store, and it's a hard time. That's, as being a volunteer, the hardest thing is to get out of the store without buying something. But we have people in the community that really need to buy clothes here, so we support that, and then there's lots of people that love to come in and get that bargain, as you know.
Of course, there's nothing better than getting a wonderful piece of clothing for an absolute steal of a price.
That's right, and the thing is, too, we always need volunteers. We need volunteers to come in and work. If you have an hour a month, or say 3 hours a month that you could work, that would be great. And we get lots of donations as well from the community. Whenever I go anywhere, my friends always say, I have a bag for you.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, so for people who may not have heard of the Lanark County Interval House, while we're heading over to the children's section, can you tell me a little bit about the charity?
Well, we support the women that are fleeing from abuse with their children, and they need a safe place to go. And Lanark County Interval House is, I guess, the basic one in Lanark County, and they have never been empty since they opened the doors. And they have lots of programs and services, and they have outreach services as well as providing shelter and a bed there. So
right. So when you come and purchase the clothes at the Good as New store, you're not only getting a bargain, but all of the proceeds go towards the Interval House.
Absolutely.
So before we go, tell me about the Homes for the Houses tour.
All right. We're having a Homes for the House tour that is taking place on Sunday, January the 3rd.
June 3rd.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
I had January in my mind because I was thinking of the opening of the store.
No more cold weather.
No. Yes, right. June the 3rd, and it's $25 a ticket, and it's going to be some great historic homes in Carleton Place, and we're hoping that everybody's going to come out and support the great cause and see some wonderful homes.
And later in the show, we will be heading to one of the homes, so we'll give you a sneak peek at what you're in store for if you head out on June 3rd. Head to the website in the meantime to look at all of the information. Let's do some shopping.
All right.